So I think it's pretty clear that the majority of America now knows that there is a huge beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake, and that Drake has some allegations that are, exactly what the halftime show was saying. Like, Drake has a lot of allegations about him liking a underage demographic that could land him in prison. And this is something that is not new. I mean, Millie Bobby Brown, all the stuff that went on with her when she was just a child and her interactions with Drake, they definitely came off a little bit weird. And I guess there are more things that are in the pipeline that, I'm not going to get into in this video, but what I am going to get into this video is Drake's response. So I've been seeing this as Drake's response to yesterday's halftime show, showing Stimpy about to press a button, whether the button is something secret Drake knows about Kendrick, or maybe some sort of video that is compromising to Kendrick, or maybe even just lawyers or whatever. That's what people seem to think that this post is supposed to mean. Now, unfortunately, this post is an older post, and I believe this is a post from the ending of last year where Kendrick came out with the song originally, and Drake was sending lawyers and lawsuits against it because it was getting so popular. And toward the end of it all, what ended up happening was nothing, because Drake posted this image and nothing ended up happening after that. So this is not Drake's response to the halftime show, and I believe that Drake probably should have zero type of response. I believe he should have no response whatsoever that is a rap beef response. Like, it's something like he's gonna throw out a song or something. Like, no. I think it's over. I think the only way to combat this song and what ended up happening that I see him pulling out the stops for is legal action, because what essentially the song is, it's basically destroying Drake's character, his lineage, his record, everything. It's destroying everything because of the allegations that, Diddy had the same sort of allegations, and now he's in prison. Drake could possibly be in prison too if there is some evidence or people start coming out against him. So this is something that I believe that he is going to end up fighting in the courts. He's probably going to bring his lawyers and everything like that against not only Kendrick, but the Super Bowl and whatever he can get through it, because it is a huge defamation case. If it is not true, with a huge if, it is a tremendous defamation case where millions of Americans who are watching the Super Bowl now know about what the allegations, at least what Kendrick is saying, and some of the other ones that have come out are, essentially. I'm hoping that if it is true, this encourages victims of Drake, or whatever possible victims of Drake and his enterprise, which is that the rumors are that he's part of some sort of ring, some sort of trafficking ring in Toronto, which, again, it's just rumors or whatever. But if it is true and this song does get the publicity out, hopefully maybe some victims come out, if there are any, and then they tell their story. That is probably the best case scenario. I'm not saying there are, I'm just saying if there are. But if they're not, and this is just something basically to shame Drake for, during this beef or whatever, then Drake, honestly, his best bet is to just go through the courts, try to clear his name in some level or whatever, and I guess, just try the best he can to put out the fires. It's not going to be easy, to tell you that much, to put out these fires, but he may be able to do it with some good publicity or whatever. Normally I would tell you all publicity is good publicity. This is not good publicity for Drake at all. This is not. Anywhere he goes, people are going to be playing this song. Anywhere he goes, they're going to be asking about the song or the beef or the allegations now. It's going to be whatever projects he had coming up, this taints it, and this possibly loses him millions of dollars in whatever he's trying to get into. But if it is true, then Kendrick really outed him in front of everybody. If it's not true, he defamed him in front of everybody. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that this is true, these things that Kendrick is saying in the halftime show about Drake? Let me know in the comments.